Corpbiz.
Hello everyone, my name is Sushri Das and today I am here to give you a brief on BIS CRS certification for sealed secondary cells or batteries. The Ministry of Information and Technology passed an order on 18th March 2021 titled Electronics and Information Technology Goods Requirements for Compulsory Registration Order 2021, which informs us that the goods specified in the schedule mentioned in the order must bear a standard mark under the Bureau of Indian Standards under Scheme 2 of the Schedule 2 of BIS Standards Conformity Assessment Regulations 2018. The BIS CRS certification for sealed secondary cells and batteries is mentioned under the Indian Standards IS 16046. BIS lists BIS CRS certification for sealed secondary cells or batteries as sealed secondary cells or batteries containing alkaline or non-acid electrolytes for portable applications under the Indian Standards IS 16046 under the list of secondary batteries or cells containing alkaline or non-acid electrolytes safety requirements for portable sealed secondary cells and for batteries made from them for use of portable applications. The Ministry of Communications and Information Technology introduced it in a notification published on 7th November 2014. A subsequent amendment was made on 30th November 2015. The BIS CRS certification for sealed secondary cells or batteries was included in the schedule of Electronics and Information Technology Goods Requirements for Compulsory Registration Order 2012. This was subsequently superseded and the order passed by the Ministry of Information and Technology on 18th March 2021, which was titled Electronics and Information Technology Goods Requirements for Compulsory Registration Order 2021. The order notified that the goods specified in the order, including the BIS CRS certification for sealed secondary cells and batteries, shall correspond to the Indian standards and bear the standard mark under Scheme 2 of Schedule 2 of the Bureau of Indian Standards Conformity Assessment Regulations 2018. The Electronics and Information Technology Goods Requirements for Compulsory Registration Order 2021 mentions that the BIS CRS certification for sealed secondary cells or batteries under 2 Indian Standards IS 16046 Part 1 2018, which states that the secondary cells and the batteries containing alkaline or other non-acid electrolytes safety requirements for the portable sealed secondary cells and batteries made from the use of portable applications part 1 nickel systems. Second one is the IS 16046 part 2 2018, which states the secondary cells and the batteries containing alkaline or other non-acid electrolytes, that is safety requirements for portable sealed secondary cells and batteries made from them for the use of portable applications part 2 lithium systems. Now, what does one exactly understand by the BIS compulsory registration scheme? The Bureau of Indian Standards, which is a national regulatory authority of India, is in charge of performing several duties such as implementing conformity assessment schemes, publishing Indian standards, approving laboratories for BIS tests and assessments, promoting consumer empowerment, representing India in ISO and IEC, and managing capacity, building programs to graduate the quality of goods and standards of goods. Some products need to obtain a BIS certificate to be marketed in India. The manufacturers can choose whether to get a BIS license, but for some products it is mandatory requirement to be registered under BIS. The reasons for the products to be registered are the protection of human health, public interest, elimination of risks to people, plants or animals, prevention of unfair trade practices and protection of national security. The central government has directed using of standard marks which are registered under the Certificate of Conformity COC by BIS for those products through the issuance of quality control orders. There are 3 different types of schemes implemented by BIS to be approved by products. Scheme 1 that is ISI, Scheme 2 that is CRS, and Scheme 4 that is COC. BIS Compulsory Registration Scheme includes BIS CRS certification for sealed secondary cells or batteries according to the Indian standards of 16046. Now, let's discuss the documents that are required by BIS CRS certification for sealed secondary cells or batteries. The manufacturer is required to submit the following documents. Number 1 is CDF or CCL form, BIS application form, scope of business license, labeling information or product marketing specifications, business license for manufacturing facility, test report, ISO certificate for manufacturer, trademark certificate, trademark authorization letter if the manufacturer does not own the trademark, authorization letter if the signatory person is not the head of the manufacturing, proof of the authorized Indian representative, company registration in India in case of foreign manufacturers, authorized Indian representative or photo of the signatory's identification, product technical specification sheet or the user guide, product guide. Finally, let's discuss the procedure to obtain a BIS CRS certification for sealed secondary cells or batteries. Step 1. The manufacturer submits all required documents and application form to the BIS office. Step 2. After submitting the application form along with the other documents, the manufacturer must submit the product sample to a BIS approved laboratory for product testing. Step 3. After the product are tested, the test results are collected from a BIS approved lab and is submitted to a BIS office for further inspection and verification. Step 4. While submitting the test results, a copy of the online or offline application form must also be submitted to the BIS office. Step 5. The BIS officers then verify the submitted documents and reports before the approval. Step 6. After the verification, the BIS office issues the BIS CRS certification for sealed secondary cells or batteries to the manufacturer. Step 7. For foreign manufacturers, there is one additional step, that is prior to the initiation of the issuance of BIS certification procedure, the producers or manufacturers are mandated to nominate an authorized Indian representative AIR who can represent the foreign manufacturer in India. So that concludes our video on how to obtain a BIS CRS certification for sealed secondary cells and batteries in India. For more such information and queries that you may have, contact Corpbiz from the details provided below. At Corpbiz, we have an excellent team of experts who can assist you regarding the various BIS registrations. You can also comment down below any of the queries that you may have. For more such videos, subscribe to our channel. Thank you.